Hey guys, today I want to talk about being grounded in the Philippines. And I wanted to read off the definition of what grounded really means, because we all have a different way of thinking what grounded means. What grounded means, according to the dictionary version, is this: being grounded as a person means having a balanced and sensible outlook on life. Grounded people are typically present focused. That's a big one. Self-aware, emotionally stable, well connected to their environment. In other words, you're connected to the environment around you, to the people, to the places. They usually exhibit clarity of thought, emotional resilience, and sense of inner peace. Wow, that covers a lot more than I thought. I would say pretty much that I feel like I'm kind of grounded here. On some days, I've had my times when I was not grounded. And I think, we all go through times in our lives where we feel grounded, and then other times we have bad times, like bad months or years or whatever. I've had my times in hell, let's put it that way. And we all have gone through that. But now I'm back to where I think I'm very well grounded. And I think this is a great subject to talk about, because a lot of expats come here and they never get grounded. They bounce from place to place to place. I think part of being grounded here is finding your peace in a place. Some people find their peace in many places, and they like to travel or whatever. And some people like to stay in a place and maybe travel once in a while on occasion or whatever. That's me. I'm one of those guys that likes to be retired, have my friends come over, have a barbecue or something like that, and I like to be friendly with my neighbors, and I also like my spot because of the fact that I have everything around me that I need. And that's all part of giving you inner peace, is finding a place that fits you. What fits me might not fit you. And I want to talk about this because there's a lot of veterans always ask me, Steve, where should I go? When I moved to the Philippines, where should I go? And a lot of veterans have moved down south to Mindanao, and there are people that need more medical care, and they don't get the care. The further south you go, the less medical care you can find down there that's really, really good. Davao has some good medical places, but there's, you're in Mindanao. There's some places in Mindanao you can't travel because it's unsafe or whatever. And Mindanao kind of gets a bad name, and I think it's kind of a well-deserved rap in some ways, because of the fact that once you travel out of Davao, there's not many other places that have a lot that will help expats get what they need. Okay, and that's why I tell a lot of people, you don't have to live in the provinces to get away from people. You can live like where I live here. You can live 20 miles outside of Manila and still find places that are very secluded. In Tracy Martirez here, you can find some places that are back off the road if you look around, and you really got to kind of search them out to find your inner peace and get grounded. It's being grounded is not just the place you live. It's actually in here. It's inside your heart. It's inside you. You're the one who knows if you're grounded or not. Only you know if you're grounded. And some people can see it in you somewhat, but they really truly don't know as much as you know whether you're grounded or not. It's that inner peace. And I'll go through this again. Our grounded people are typically focused. I'm kind of focused. And then it mentions self-awareness. Are you self-aware? Are you self-aware of what's going on around you? Emotionally stable. Sometimes when people bother me, I kind of lose that stability a little bit when somebody's really, really going after me. Well connected to their environment. That means the people around you, the places around you, hospitals around you. They usually exhibit clarity of thought. Are you pretty, you have clarity of thought. Emotional resilience. You bounce back fairly quick. And sense of inner peace. I mean, some of that could be, your faith in God. Inner peace could be that. It could be, some people don't believe in God, and I feel for them because they're missing out on something, I think. But I do feel this. I feel that anyone can have inner peace. And it takes a lot to get there, especially here in the Philippines. So there's a lot of things that can take your peace away here. where I live, I'm lucky that we don't have karaoke machines, and we do have, my dog barks a little bit around here once in a while, and that's about it. But we have roosters on occasion that do pass through here. They come over from the mayor's house and cock-a-doodle-doo a little bit every once in a while, but they haven't in quite a while. That's what kind of, it gives you peace when you're away from all the noise and all the craziness of the world. One of the reasons why I like staying down back here in my little place here is because I can come out and sit in a rocking chair and that gives me my inner peace. I'll sit out there with a Coke or a Heineken or whatever, and I don't drink that much, but I'll sit out there and have a Heineken or whatever. I don't drink hard liquor. I'm not a hard liquor type person. But I find sitting there talking with somebody or talking with my neighbor or talking with my girlfriend or whatever brings me my inner peace. You know, and maybe you guys can find out the place that you're going to be grounded in the Philippines. And like I said, each person is different. Some of you guys like to travel. Maybe that's your being grounded to you. But you always have to have a place that you can call home, kind of. And I think having a place kind of grounds you even more. It brings you more down to earth more, and it gives you a sense of home. You know, and being friendly with your neighbors and being friendly with the people in your town and getting to know people, that also kind of grounds you. And, you know, being self-aware, present focus, that's huge. You know, that one there, I think I'm pretty much present focused. I'm always aware of my surroundings and what's going on around me. And I'm always talking to my girlfriend about that. My girlfriend's very, very grounded. She's a very happy person. And she's very, very well grounded too. And it's something that I really love about her, is that she's always happy. She always has a smile on her face from the time she wakes up in the morning till the time she goes to bed. She's one of the most loving people you could ever meet. And I think sometimes women help ground you too. They give you that inner peace. If your girlfriend or your wife or whatever is very grounded, that brings you a little bit of inner peace too. If they're not angry all the time or pissed off at the world or whatever, that helps a lot. And I think, you know, for most of us, that's what we search out. That's what we come here for, is to find a girl that's really well grounded and has inner peace and, you know, is just a nice person. And it's easier to find that, I think, here in the Philippines than it is in the U.S. But they do have their problematic women here too, and we all know that. Emotional resilience. Wow. You know, whenever we have a problem, we always have to kind of walk through it a little bit faster in order to have that peace in us. You know, we need inner peace, and we need to have that you know, that emotional resilience. The emotional resilience is bouncing back from problems. If somebody dies, a friend dies, or a friend moves, or a friend that you're close with moves away, or, you know, you have to be able to bounce back and kind of be resilient in that. And I go through a lot of emotional things here because we have a lot of people here, and I've learned to be resilient, you know, and it's being resilient is not one of my better qualities, I would say. But I've learned to be more resilient, and it has made a difference, and it's something you have to really work on. But the sense of inner peace that I have here in Tracy has helped me the most. I have a lot of inner peace here. Have I had my peace has my peace been taken away in the past? Sure it has, but that resilience kicks in, and you fight to get that inner peace back. And I fought to get that inner peace back, and I have it now. Can it be taken away again? Sure it can. You know, somebody could come in your life that can make your life miserable again, or somebody new could come into your life that could make your life miserable. It's working through that and working past it. One of the things I like about back here is most people won't come down here to bother me. It gives me a lot of peace living here, and knowing the people around me, and knowing where I'm at, and feeling that connection to everything around me. You know, the good thing about living here is that I have hospitals that are close by, and I have the VA hospital that's close by. I'm in contact with my friends all the time. That kind of grounds me too, and gives me my inner peace. You know, and I hope that you guys can also find that inner peace and all these things. Again, present focus, self-aware, emotionally stable, well-connected to their environment, clarity of thought, emotional resilience, and sense of inner peace. I wish all you guys could find that. And it's something that you all have to work at here in the Philippines. It's a work in progress. Being grounded is not something you just say, okay, I'm going to be grounded today. It's a lot of work. It's not a one-day thing. It's not a one-month thing. I think it's a thing that takes years. It took me 6 years to feel as grounded and have the inner peace that I have today. 6 years to get where I am today, to be as happy as I am today. And yes, I have my issues. I have my health issues. But am I happy? I try to work past that. That's part of being grounded. Knowing what you have and how to deal with it, how to beat things. Every day I wake up in pain, and yet I still have inner peace. I work with it. I work around it, and some days I don't sleep. I have that issue too. I have insomnia, really, really bad sometimes, and it really works on you. But you have to learn to live with it and still be happy, and try to deal with your issues. Everybody has different issues. You're going to have different issues than me. You work with it to become grounded. God bless, guys. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and I hope you find your peace, your inner peace, and I hope you all get grounded also. God bless. Take care.